Okay, dokey. I don't really want to shoot this with my phone, but I'm going to do it anyways. This is my Y4, and it is in need of a little bit of a refit with a little bit more modern technology. So, for some reason, after I did my little frickin' disarm and drop, the LEDs aren't working anymore in the front for some unknown reason. Now I have it in a Y harness, okay, and then it goes to the balance plug, and there is a step down on this with a piece of foam there. I can't see it. Adjustable. And the way I was running it before is I think I had a resistor on it. I don't remember. But now, anyways, I've just resoldered myself some new LEDs just in case those are fried. I'm going to test them here in a minute. These are 3-watt blue, and they're called Luxeon, Luxeon, and they are the most fantastic, brightest LEDs in the universe. And the star acts as a heat sink. And the forward voltage on these is 3.4 to 3.9 volts, I do believe, and they are incredibly bright. So what I'm doing is I got rid of my lenses that I had on the front because it's weighty. So let's save some weight. I made out good landing gear, but I'm kind of sick of looking at them really. And the LEDs are dead, so I got to do something. So I got to take it apart. So now what I've come up with is I have my these are little things from a cabinet. Go on the bottom of computers, whatever. And there just happened to be a indent on these little half balls that I have, which will put it on from the side. You can see dirty fingernails, and you can see that it's at an angle, and that's good because the whole Y4 stance leans forward, and it has a stem on the bottom. That's actually, I remembered, is a solid rod, so that's probably why it didn't snap, which is good. I'm glad it didn't snap. It didn't bust my frame. Very good. And what I'm going to do to save weight is I'm going to put some EVA foam donuts inside of these, and that's going to be my gear, and the Luxeon will be on top like that, all put together with my personal favorite goo glue that I make, 60-40 or 40-60 mix, toluene and shoe goo, depending on which thickness you want. It is the best glue in the world, and it will cause cancer in the state of California, but it sticks to everything. And anyway, so an update. I've got to get rid of that FR Sky. I hate that thing. I should have found this thing, and I'm going to ELRS, Radio Master, and my Zorro. And I have a new monitor coming for that. It's going to be fantastic. So now I'm in the process of rewiring the camera, and I want to use a connector, so I've got to rig this. I have to solder that. That is the plug. It's going to be spliced, so whatever, that's flux. Don't worry about that. I have got a new, that's a RDQ video transmitter. I'd like to put walk snail on it eventually, but it's an F411, unfortunately, F411 SE, and I don't know if I have enough UARTs. I talked to Maytech, and they said that you can do it, but I am not worried about that quite yet. I would rather just get it flying. And so I've switched out the, oh God, where did it go? The old Cadix Turtle. Not bad, but I don't like the lens. Too fisheye for me, too fishy. I'll change that out and use it on something else. Probably on my buggy. And I went for a Cadix, what is it, Pro, Ratel Pro, and that's supposedly 1600 TVL, and oh my gosh, it's supposed to be like the top of the line pinnacle for analog. So okay, well, a lot of people still fly analog, so whatever. I'm not going to go to digital on it yet. I will after I get it all working, because I may have to update the firmware, because remember, this thing is running like Betaflight, early version of Betaflight, and although it says that I can do crossfire with the firmware, I'm not sure if it'll all work with the Radio Master, although it's crossfire, it kind of is Radio Master, so I think I should be able to get it to work through UART 2 I don't know yet. I put a new attachment for the 5.8 gig goes in there, and there's the RDQ 1000-watt video transmitter. There's the connectors. I got to pull the other little ball off the GPS because I got to get to the connector because I have to take the top of the frame off to access everything because it's a pain in the butt. But first I'm working on the LEDs. I'm going to get all that working. And that is the update. And this thing smokes, man. I love it. I don't care what people say. For some reason, this is just one of those things that it hits on all cylinders when you fly it. And I got some resistors on those freaking LEDs, which I'm going to have to rewire that too. So anyways, you know how it goes. It's just, you know, you fly them for, it's like a helicopter. A real helicopter's for every hour you fly. I think they said the statistics show it requires 3 hours of maintenance. But I don't run these things into walls or anything like that. But this is a cool little copter. I'd like to make another one. But I got enough projects. So